We're live again, back. Some more Fall Guys. It's gonna be good. I've checked the streaming settings. Fall Guys never lagged before, but I hope Smite tomorrow won't lag. If Smite does lag tomorrow, I'm just lowering the settings even farther. Just, you know, for my own sake. Because it's literally like, okay. Like I was streaming at like, wow, I need to stop thinking. We're streaming at 720p at like high settings, right? But there's also just 720 standard. So I'm gonna try using that instead, and if that doesn't work, I guess I'll go down more. But I really don't want it looking like garbage. So if it looks like garbage, I'll just go back up, even if it's like it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'll wake up for a while. Frickin'. I've probably only been awake for like 2 hours. Which is great. We love having awful sleep schedules. It was fine for a bit, and then it was bad again. But I can't help. Well, I can't. I'm in control of my own life. Oh my gosh, how could I do this to myself? How could I be streaming the same time Germ is streaming Elden Ring? I'm a failure. I'm gonna raid Germ. I don't know how long. Not for anything else besides especially with the fact that he always, no matter what, will pretend like he is always right and he knows exactly what he's talking about, even if he is dead wrong. It's a very good trait. Sweet, fun. That's what I say. No, I hate this one. Oh, now my phone gets the freaking call. No, I deleted one. My bad. Artificially boosting my own chat. That's how I do it. What the heck pushed me? Fan go immediately? Why do those even exist? I guess into it. Did it sound good? No. Uh-oh. Mop. The guys are falling, and I'm not gonna crawl. Just because I got stuck. I'm mad. I'm so mad I'm gonna spam my own chat. Yeah, it's Hatsune Miku, and she's like, Sekaine. No? Hatsune Miku. Is that Hatsune Miku from hit game Project Diva Mega Mix on whatever? Okay, I've listened to my own like videos a little bit, and I do see that my microphone on my PC is definitely better, but I'm definitely louder with my headset microphone. I know it still sounds like fine, but it's still kind of not that good. This is an expensive headset though. Mainly because it's Bluetooth. Well, it's fake Bluetooth. Like, it's still technically Bluetooth, but it's not like full Bluetooth. Because it's like, oh, you put this USB in something, so like you really can't use it on a phone. Which I'm fine with. I have something else to use on my phone. What's your name? SpongeBob! Look, SpongeBob! Like, pretty... I feel like they should have more games, because I feel like I've played this game like 3 times. And then SpongeBob. And then like I've seen like this game mode like almost like every time. As well with like airtime. Like I don't know. There's so many more in the game as well, and I don't get why they don't use them sometimes. That's my favorite like lingo people made up in this game was like big. It's like I love using those words ironically, like in Fortnite when they did Vicroy. I'm like, that's so funny. Vicroy, Victory Royale. It's like the XQC clip. Look, SpongeBob. I can't stop thinking about that stupid, that Mimi Mamu kid now. It's driving me insane. Every time I stop thinking about anything else, it goes back to him. Oh my gosh, it's Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Why does it change it so the fan goes immediately? I don't get it. Why would you do that? You're evil. the emote like a million times already. He's like, you just like stand here for a while. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just spend all my free time just emoting in my chat. That's all I need. I need the self promotion. Foolish fool who does things foolishly. Guess I'm going in the right one. It's gonna go left. Not happening. I don't know. This one used to be like don't see as much anymore. Because I even messed up a whole bunch and still I'm gonna make it pretty early. Time to spam emotes in the chat. Before the next round. It's so stupid. I'm not funny, I'm just doing it. Hexagon. How many people, like 12? Yeah. Winnable. It's kind of just down to like luck most of the time. There is some skill in it. Most of it really isn't. Yeah, a lot of people still just exclusively run in this game, and I say that that's stupid. I don't know why you would go over there, I scream. See, the secret is just another time. This up here. But even then, that guy had more platforms, so. That's not funny. It doesn't even have a victory animation, just the default one. Oh, I got the Ultraman emote. Ooh, wow. How cool and interesting. And unique. Okay, let's see what other challenges I have left to do. Probably just play the game. Yep, who would have guessed? Play the game. How did that happen? Oh yeah, I forgot that when I'm streaming from console, it does that. Can I fix that? Stream manager, edit stream info, category, fall guys. There we go. I have to remember to do that then. Let's go. Stop it. Stop it! Dr. Eggman hit piece of media Sonic the Hedgehog. Other people are making that trick impossible. Half the people anywhere else. So glad to see this game. Oh, this is original Fall Guys with a couple additions. I still got through. Going through the center is like a joke. You never want to do that. Oh, they got rid of the thing that made this interesting. Ah! Other people. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. The massive. Very poor, but I almost made it. What? I need to check out the dashboard more often. Watch party raid channel. Yes. You can stop raids? What? Oh, this is just the easy game mode. And then I'm already in advantage. What? Speed boost, but only if you enter it very specifically. This is one of those like games where like, actually like, oh, did you have a better spawn than other people? Because like whoever's gonna finish before you is the people who spawn ahead of you. There's all these side paths, but they're just not worth taking because they take longer than just quickly going through these paths. A couple people should be finishing this. So I guess this, I'll do that, and then but then everyone starts finishing because everyone should around the same time be like, I don't think this guy's gonna get it. Nah, close. Feel bad for him. Next game mode. Something funny, please. This one isn't that funny. It was funnier before when they changed it to make it harder, and then I don't know. I guess people complained, and then they changed it back. It was like, they need to bring back like any of the other game modes. I don't get why they're cycling them out. Like, why don't you just keep all of them in the game? There's hardly even that much of a variety. Oh, and I take that back actually. Don't keep all of them in the game because that would mean keeping the stupid egg game modes in, and I don't like those ones. I haven't actually seen like a team game mode in a while, but maybe they took that out of solo. Hey. Good thing they just spawned. Good job, Sonic. You literally, like, there's no fun in rushing, because even if you're rushing to the other side of him, you still have to wait. That's the secret, not a lot of still have to wait for the hover. You can't get ahead. Yeah, see, like, that's why that's easy. You can just fall onto the hover bit. Like, this can be a little hard, especially if someone, like, grabs you, but it's really not that bad. It's not that bad. The wind can be a little hard. Yeah, and here we have the people that... Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought he was just going to stand there until the timer started counting. Some people used to do that. I'm guessing those people really don't play the game anymore. Do you think it's like an insult to rate someone with one viewer? Whoa! Oh. Why can you do that? What? That's insane. Like Mario. Everyone else is just being silly. Nah, I'm jumping over it. You can't kill me! I'm too powerful. Yeah, the water rises on this one. Which means someone's probably okay. Or someone else will die and we'll just win. That game mode is just a whole lot of doing nothing until other people mess up. Oh, Hexaterrestrial's still in the game? What? I love this one so much more than Hexagon, because it's actually like, it feels like it's more skill than luck. Because it's just one floor, and like the tiles come back, and then these walls close in, and then later on the tiles take longer to come back. It's really cool. You can still live in the center of it for quite some time. There's no reason really not to run around, especially because they do come back. Someone already died. That's interesting. I don't know why people sit in the center. It's like you leave the center till the walls, or maybe they're just trying to get people killed. It's like, people dying. And that's because like everyone is like running together. Something you gotta be careful about when the walls come in is it messing up your camera, so you want to hold your camera in specific ways. More like downward, which gives you less view of where possible enemies could be coming in. Bots. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it closes until it gets to the blue. Ah, the other guy. Oh no, I won! Because the other guy died! Woo! He fell before me. Easy, Vic Roy. You know what this calls for? This. Fall winning. This is my once daily win. And then they're gonna put me into like hard matches. Ooh, 50 on the battle pass! And I got another crown because I got crown shards. 2 crowns for winning. Pretty easy. I like that game mode. I'm pretty good at it. But it also really helped that everyone else was just trying to kill each other. What was I looking at? This. Just need to reach round 3 in any show and basically just play the game. How's this going? Daily challenges, daily special, weekly challenges, weekly special. I have to win one more show. I have so many days to do this. I just need to actually like play this game more often. And just like I don't know, just do my dailies. I don't do that enough. I think that's just because I get distracted playing other stuff. One isn't anything good. Like, I don't mind the new like sliding mechanic, but could they have at least made like a sliding one that was like the race sliding one's kind of fun, but it's kind of like there's only like a couple shortcuts to make you like better. Like whatever. So it's like I don't know. It just feels like everyone's gonna finish around the same time unless you like really mess up. Which like I get it, it's possible. It's literally just like if you know anything about the game mode, then you'll know that this one path is the best path to take. I'll just take that every time. I don't know how you were supposed to do that to land properly. I don't know how much this is. It's 3, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like, well, like I know that there's, I know that these games have matchmaking, but I still feel like it's hard for like new players to get into some of these games. Like if you wanted to get into like a game like these, so like, I mean, I think you gotta really be playing like. For some games, I don't think it's since it came out, but like this one you can definitely learn pretty quickly, but other ones are definitely harder. Like I guess you could really, if you wanted to, just watch a couple of videos on Fall Guys, and then before even playing it, you could like see the best way to do like courses and everything. Guess you could do that. I guess you could do that with any game, really. I don't know. I never really found fun in doing that. I usually just do whatever I want to do. I try to learn myself. Not saying that I won't take tips from other people. I just like, especially if they know more than me. But I'm not gonna like, look up, what's the best this or that, right? And then just copy that. Which is kind of why I stopped playing most card games. Because like Yu-Gi-Oh, Master Duels like that, people who have never touched Yu-Gi-Oh before was using the greatest decks. And they didn't even know how to use the decks, they just copied the deck. It was like every other game you would play against the Sky Striker deck, and it's so boring because it's just I play one card, I get to search my whole deck for this card, I get a special summon that card, which lets me search my deck for another card. It just takes years if someone doesn't know what they're doing. It takes forever if someone does know what they're doing too. It's just not that fun. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like those cards that let you search for that card. Fine. So drawing a card? That's too powerful. Ban that card. Ban Graceful Charity. What do you mean you can draw 3 cards, then you have to discard 2? That's too powerful. Oh, but they didn't ban Spirit of the Underdog. Oh, if I draw a normal monster, reveal it to my opponent, then I get to draw another card. I can infinitely draw cards, as long as it's a normal monster. And not only that, also, but I can have multiple Heart of the Underdogs on the field. I can have 3 of them. And, well, like, it doesn't, like I could show the same monster card I just drew 3 times. And then, I can't move it when you're on. You stupid. I need someone else to help. But you can make that. I swear you can make that. I just need to do it better. Like, actually. Like... Well, I just tried to let you make that one instead, actually. But no, like, yeah, you show the card 3 times, right? And then you draw 3 cards. But the thing that makes it more fair is that it's only like if the last card you drew was the normal monster. So out of the 3 you just drew. Like if you drew a normal monster card, then a spell, you couldn't activate it again. So the last thing you do was a spell. Which I guess it kind of makes it fair. But still, if you get those on the field, every time you draw a monster card, you get to draw just 3 additional cards. That's what I use in my Exodia deck. Because I think Exodia is funny. I might try playing that game again though. I heard that they added a non-ranked game mode, because before it used to just be ranked and then the single player mode. So I might actually try to play it again. I might even try to play like the Magic one. I just been out of Magic, like meta, or I haven't played Magic in like years. In real life I played it a bit, but online I haven't played in a long time. And that's mostly because of like the same reason. I run into the like exact same deck using a card that I would have had to know already, like how to counter it, and it's annoying. It was like it was a black mana deck with that's what he gets. The black mana deck that had like, it was some type of crow monster that like I think even if you block it, it did damage to you. And then like and it had flying, I think, and then he would just like, the guy had a whole bunch of buffing spells, so it was like a 10 like, it had like a 10/10 creature, so like you always had to block it or else you would just like die. But then you still take damage, and then he had like multiple of them in his deck. It was just annoying. That's like, yeah, like, I don't know. I like using blue. Bastard SpongeBob. I was thinking about magic cards. I forgot jumping isn't the right way. It's to start pushing them back. But I did the dailies. And it's like I like using blue, but blue is a lot of spells, and then you have to know like, oh, what's the right time to like counter spells and stuff like that. And like, to be fair, I don't really know. I don't know that much of what like works well together. It's more of like a toss-up. Because like there were some games I would win pretty easily. Especially like, if I remember correctly, one of my I made a deck later that was just milling, so like I would make the enemy discard cards from their deck, and I think in Magic, if you're going to draw but you have no cards to draw from, you just lose. So it's not like Hearthstone where you just take damage. I think you just lose, and I think that was the point of that deck, which it was like fine. But like it wasn't like good, especially because it took so long. So if my opponent like needed setup, they could set up. I'll probably, yeah, I should play Magic Arena again. I might want to try a different colored deck this time though. Or I don't know, like. I don't even like using like pre-mates, because I know like game, like, oh, the game gave me this deck. Okay, so it's bad. That's the secret. Oh, another thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that I don't even know why these exist in the game, because I think it's so stupid for it to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically. But like there's hardly any reason to actually use a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Considering that the meta thing is a hand trap, so traps you can play from your hand instead of the field. Which I know other card games have it, like Magic has it, it's quick spells, right? But those are specific types of cards. And, I think other games I've played have it. But or like Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually just has like quick effects, right? Which is fine. But why are there effect monsters that you could like, oh, activate this effect from your hand whenever you feel like it, and what does it do? Oh, it either stops the activation of a trap or spell card, or stops a monster card from declaring an attack, or I'm not gonna qualify, or and it's like 3 things on the card that it can do. Like, I'm not even that mad about the other one, like, that people use. I think it was called, like, Max C. But that's just because, like, you get to discard that card from your hand, and then you get to, like, I think draw as many cards as, like, your opponent drew that round or something. Or, like, effect that, or draw cards based on how many effects they activated. So it was, like, used just because people were using, like, Sky Striker and, like, decks that just made you draw a lot, which that's fine. I just don't like Ash Blossom because it has like 3 effects and they're all good. Not to mention, there's just some decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! That they made, and I don't even know why they like purposefully made them to be awful. Like, no one could ever convince me that a Toon deck is ever viable. Because it's literally like, you have like no monsters that can attack, because Toon monsters can only attack if you have Toon World or that other thing. And then Toon World is just a field spell. And then, like, if you don't have like the trap card, the castle one or whatever, you can't just defend Toon World. So and most people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually run stuff to destroy spells, so they just destroy Toon Worlds, and then I think some Toon monsters can only be played if Toon World's out, and then if Toon World's gone, then those monsters get destroyed. So the only thing about Toon monsters that are good is that I think they can choose to direct attack your opponent, which is good if you can get it out, but it's like impossible to. Having fun is annoying. It's like literally like, yeah. At least the frickin' they added a non-rent game mode. Maybe people will actually be trying to have fun in the game now. But I still feel like people are gonna try hard in casual, which is so boring. Like, I don't know, like, what I'm saying is, you can do that stuff. You can have, like, choose, like, the greatest, like, if you're playing a MOBA, you can choose the greatest character in a casual game. Or if you're playing, like, a card game, you can choose the greatest deck in a casual match. But all I'm saying is, don't think you're good. If you choose the easiest thing to do in a casual match, while everyone else chooses either to have fun or to try out a new character, and then you choose the greatest thing, you're not good. There's people that are like so bad at a game that they can't win properly, right? So they have to like go on. It's like the same thing I think with people who smurf. You're so bad at actually just playing the game that you make a new account so you can go against people who are worse than you. Which are like people who are just starting the game, because half of the smurfs I've seen are so garbage. Not even that. Like, I've even played games of like Smite, and I've like every other game when I'm playing with my friends, I run into like Masters player, which is the second highest rank. Like the only thing higher than it is Grandmaster, and I think that's like top 500 players or something in like a certain, like in one of the ranks, like top 500 Conquest players, top 500 Duel players, top 500 Joust players. But I've run into so many Masters players, and they play the same as like gold players that I fought against. And I'm like, you guys like suck? Did you get carried? Like, cause some of them really suck, and like not even like, oh, they like misplayed or anything. They were just bad. Or like, and then I guess like my other mind, like my other idea is that, did you buy the account? Like, cause I know some people do that on mobile. I don't know how prevalent it is in Smite, but I've definitely heard stuff about that in League. Probably the biggest. I would imagine it's in all the but it's just like, why? Like, so I can show off that I got the rank. Yeah, but then if anyone ever sees you play, you're garbage. It's like, I don't know. It feels like I'm gonna buy this account for like a whole bunch of money just so I can take a picture of the rank and then never play the game. It just feels like a large waste of money. I don't know, that's just me. I feel like you gotta earn, you know? That's like, oh, why haven't I got into Grandmaster? Like, literally just don't play ranked enough. Or Master. I got to Diamond one time. Diamond 5. I think I could have gone higher, but I literally just stopped playing because, I don't know, that's the highest rank I got. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep it there. Not that I really care about my rank, and that's not like I'm gonna throw matches because I don't care about the rank. I take ranked games very seriously. It's just, I'm not one of those people that will like complain about losing rank. Like, yeah, it sucks to lose a whole bunch of ranked games, but I'm not gonna throw like a tantrum if I lose like a couple games and I get like demoted to like platinum. Like, I don't care. If I got to diamond, I can get to diamond again. That's my thought. Why did none of those guys get effective ever? Cheating. Yeah, it's a roll attack. I ain't qualifying now. You just gotta stand up. Nah. I'll do one more. Not really feeling Fall Guys today. Probably won't play. I'm playing more of this like next week. I think it's like if I had friends to play with, talk to, I'd probably play more of it. But like I really just playing this game by yourself is kind of boring. No, I forgot to exit before the loading screen. My bad. But yeah, like I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people too, right? I would like, and I get it's just because of like how like the rank gets reset and everything, and people are playing in different ranks. But I've seen people play in gold, right? And those gold players were playing better than people I was playing against in like Platinum 1. And like it was like Gold 5, right? Like all my like Platinum games like that one season were so easy, but like it's because all the gold games are hard because everyone at the end of like the season, right? Oh, I think they changed how it works this time. But like I think it's at the end of each split now. The MMR just gets reset to a certain thing. But like I think at the end of every like full, like it used to be called season, so like around like season 10, or I think it's year 10 now. But every year that ends, the MMR gets hard reset, so everyone gets put at gold, I think gold 5 or something, or maybe gold 3. It's like 1,500 MMR. And it's like whatever color your MMR actually shows what rank you should be in. And you know, losing games makes you lose MMR, and winning games gains MMR and tribute points. Actually, I don't know if tribute points are in the game still. But everyone gets like hard reset to the rank of Bronze 3, but your rank doesn't matter who you fight. Your MMR, your MMR also matters later. Like, okay, if you're playing with friends, say, and I think it's if you're in, it's either Diamond or like Platinum 1. No, I think it's Diamond 5. But you can't play with, you can't queue with other people that are, I think, 300 MMR, like, away from you. Which is why sometimes playing, like, ranked games can be hard, because if you want to play with the same people to keep your MMR consistent, so you can actually queue together. Which is why some people have problems, because they queue with multiple friends. And then like their MMR gets higher than anyone. I don't have that problem. The problem I have is that it's either like my friends won't play ranked, or like hardly ever on 2 play, which is fine. I know people have their own stuff to do. And like I know like I could play more duel. I think I will do more duel at some point, but duel can be so boring because you run into the same couple of gods until you get to like a higher rank. It's like a new boss you run into. People like Medusa. My bad. I did at least that one game. Let me check out the battle pass for a little bit. Because I think, I'll just talk a little more and then I'll end at like 8. But yeah, like, and then there's the difference between, like, if you're solo queuing into like Joust or Conquest, right? And then, like, it doesn't, sometimes it does, right? Like, if you're the best player in the world, right? Let's just say hypothetically. And then you're queued with, like, subpar people, right? And the enemy team's all pretty decent, right? The best player in the world could probably beat that. But if you're like a very good player queued with subpar people and the enemy team is like competent, then a lot of games you're gonna lose. Which is why I never solo queue Joust. I never solo queue Conquest. I always at least have one person with me. Conquest used to be you could only queue with one other person or just solo queue. But now I think you can queue with a 4th team, which is gonna make it harder if I even want to get like into playing that. But like, yeah, like I can deal with one random, but even then, if me and my friend are both like better than the average player, and our random is someone who barely knows how to play the game, it's still very difficult to win the game if the enemy team is competent. Because then the enemy team realizes, oh, we just killed these two, and then the third guy can't do anything. But yeah, enough about that rant. I'll be back tomorrow with some Smite. Let's see if Germa's still alive. I'm gonna raid him because I feel like it. Raid channel. Germa. He's playing Elden Ring on a randomizer, I think. That's gonna be fun. Let's go. One raid. Germa's gonna love this one. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow with some Smite.